Hello, my name is David Wolk. I'm one of the directors here at Summer Study Programs. I'd like to thank you for attending our webinar today. The purpose of this presentation is to give you a better understanding of what benefits students gain from our programs, what a typical day is like on our programs, and how valuable this experience can be both socially and academically. Some of you may have already requested a copy of our brochures. If you have not, please visit our website, summerstudy.com, and complete the brochure request form. We will send you your very own copy of our exciting brochures, which will be complete with curriculum guidelines, courses offered, weekend trips, and more. We hope you enjoy this presentation, which will fully describe the outstanding offerings at our program in New York City, where students reside and take classes at the beautiful and conveniently located Fordham University Lincoln Center campus. After the presentation concludes, please feel free to contact us with any questions you may have. Our directors are more than happy to discuss our program offerings. Summer Study Programs, the total pre-college experience. For more than 20 years, Summer Study has been running programs for high school students at various campuses. Our mission is to offer an experience which is fun and exciting and provides a safe environment for our students. The value of our programs is unparalleled by any other program around. Our programs offer a variety of courses to choose from, combined with trips and excursions, day and night activities, weekend travel, and fun. All of our programs at Summer Study have a tremendous diversity of students. Last year alone, our programs represented 42 U.S. states and 27 foreign countries. Students from various backgrounds, races, and ethnicities join our programs to experience the wonderful city in a controlled and supervised environment. One thing that most of our participants have in common is that they are coming to the programs completely by themselves. If you don't have a friend in mind to join our program with this summer, don't let that stop you from filling out an application. For some of our students, this experience might be their very first time away from home. Regardless of your past experiences or present situation, our staff are extremely aware of the necessities to make sure everyone feels as comfortable as possible right from the get-go. One question commonly asked regarding the admissions process is, who is eligible for our Summer Study NYC program? Any student currently in 9th, 10th, or 11th grade is welcome to apply. An application must be sent to our central office in New York or completed online. However, certain academic criteria must be met in order to be accepted to the program. Acceptance is based on how well you have been performing in high school. After submitting your application to our office, you will then need to have your high school guidance counselor send copies of your year-end transcripts and/or report cards in order to be approved by our admissions counselors. Most students are accepted to our programs as long as they are performing well in high school. Admissions to our programs is on a rolling basis, that is, first come, first serve. Be sure to get your application in early. A wait list begins quickly. At the conclusion of our program, all students will receive a certificate of completion for their permanent high school record. At Summer Study NYC, we want all students to get the most out of their pre-college experience. Students are able to select 2 enrichment courses this summer, which are generally designed to be high interest and low pressure. They are exciting, dynamic, and group-oriented. Oftentimes, instructors choose to go outside of the traditional classroom environment to utilize the many resources that are available in the city in order to enhance the learning process. This includes visits to nearby museums and historical sites. Each class meets daily for approximately 1.5 hours in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. This way, students are able to wake up to excursions immediately after breakfast and head to class after a break for lunch and enjoy their day with another exciting outing in New York City. At the end of the program, each student is given a letter grade for the courses using the traditional A through F letter grading system, just like in college. One of the more popular choices of classes is the Princeton Review SAT and ACT prep class. For students completing any grade, it's a terrific idea to start preparing for your SAT and/or ACT while on our campus this summer. The Princeton Review provides a step-by-step classroom strategy which includes personalized score reports for each student, supplemental practice materials, full-length diagnostic exams providing realistic testing experiences, and a personalized study plan coupled with classroom instruction. an approach which is cutting edge and sets them apart from all other SAT providers. And best of all, it's all topped off with the Princeton Review's Best Score Guarantee, which states that any student who attends all classes and completes all homework assignments but does not improve their SAT scores by at least 150 points will get their money back for the class. In addition, students will receive unlimited access to the Princeton Review's SAT and ACT online courses, online wrap-up courses before your SAT/ACT test date, and access to the Princeton Review's Best Fit College Search Program and the extensive admissions financial resources of the PrincetonReview.com, all at no extra charge, an exclusive feature of summer study programs. Living in a college dorm is awesome. The concept of community-style living means that there are always kids around, there is never a dull moment, and there is always plenty to do. Students in our Summer Study NYC program will be living in a brand new all-suites residence hall on the Lincoln Center campus of Fordham University. Each two-bedroom suite houses 4 students and provides all of the comforts of home, including individual beds, desks, dressers, chairs, and closets, as well as common living room, private bathroom, air conditioning, and Wi-Fi. In the spring, students enrolled in our programs will answer a variety of questions on a roommate survey form. These answers will give us a better idea of your hobbies, interests, and habits. From there, we make roommate matches based on compatibility from the form. Our roommate matching process works great. Almost everyone is quite happy with their roommates on day one. From a safety and security standpoint, all staff who are a part of our program live on the same floor as our students, and our office is also located in the residence. Students are able to enjoy breakfast and dinner at the dining facility located directly on the university campus. Scheduled meal times are posted outside of the summer study office. For our residential students, breakfast and dinner in the dining commons is included daily. There are plenty of food choices available at meal times, and special dietary concerns can be met. The important people who make our summer program so successful are our staff. Our staff advisors are dedicated to the program 24 hours per day, 7 days per week, which includes living in the dorms for the duration of their employment. Our staff can best be described as old enough to be responsible, yet young enough to be cool in the eyes of our students. Our staff members have many different responsibilities. Besides being teachers, our staff members are also mentors, parents, big brothers, and sisters. But most importantly, they are hired to provide the safety and supervision of our students. As you can see, the typical day at summer study in NYC is packed from start to end. Breakfast at leisure means that students are able to wake up when they want to head to the dining room for breakfast. While it is not required for students to attend breakfast, the daily excursions at 10 a.m. are. Our daily excursions are led by staff members to visit museums, monuments, and sites of the city. With a midday break for lunch during excursions, students will end up back at campus at approximately 2:30 in the afternoon to start the academic portion of their day. With classes finishing up around 6 p.m., staff and students will head back to the dining room for dinner. The excitement of Summer Study NYC continues at night with night activities every night of the program. Curfew is every night at midnight, where students and staff meet to review the upcoming activities and excursions for the next day. This is a mandatory meeting for all participants in our programs and ensures that everyone is back in the dorms for the remainder of the night. Getting around New York City is fairly simple. As a part of the summer tuition, students receive an unlimited use Metro card for the duration of the program. Students travel in groups accompanied by staff. Traveling through the city by subway or bus will allow students to familiarize themselves with different streets, landmarks, and significant neighborhoods. Students will be able to experience the city the same way that true New Yorkers do. Our daily excursions are what gives students the ability to capture the essence of the culture of the city. Each excursion begins around 10 a.m. and is accompanied by one or more of our staff members. During each of our visits to the museums, monuments, and landmarks, we provide students with a bit of history of the site being seen. Because we are dealing with teenagers, the opportunity also exists for students to explore the sites at their own pace as well. Our excursions fall into 3 categories: cultural excursions, sightseeing excursions, and recreational excursions, and there will be plenty of options daily. Examples of our daily cultural excursions are visits to the Museum of Modern Art, the Guggenheim Museum, the Museum of Natural History, checking out the architecture at various parts of downtown and uptown Manhattan, and more. Examples of our sightseeing excursions include visits to Little Italy and Chinatown, and a tour of the famous sites in New York City, including the Empire State Building, Rockefeller Center, Times Square, the Financial District, Soho, Greenwich Village, and the Upper East and Upper West Sides of Manhattan. Finally, some of our recreational outings include shopping on the famous Madison and Fifth Avenue, or participating in a game of basketball, volleyball, tennis, or soccer at nearby Central Park. Didn't hear something you've always dreamt of doing in New York this summer? Mention some of your ideas to our directors and staff, and we'll do our best to make your summer experience complete. After dinner each night of the program, students are able to enjoy awesome summer study evenings, where something is planned every night of the program. Concerts, dance clubs, outdoor and indoor movies, a New York City harbor cruise, bowling at Chelsea Piers, Union Square, Times Square, Broadway, and off-Broadway shows are but some of the exciting nighttime activities. Activities are all escorted by our staff advisors, paid for by the New York City summer study programs, and set up daily for students. With all classes and daily activities already mentioned taking place during the week, our weekends are filled with amazing and unique trips. One weekend, Summer Study NYC participants will travel outside of Manhattan to visit Coney Island in Brooklyn, where they will relax on the beach and enjoy the boardwalk, including rides, games, the New York Aquarium, and delicious hot dogs at the famous Original Nathan's hot dog stand. On another weekend trip, Summer Study NYC will take students to the Bronx Zoo and the New York Botanical Gardens. Lastly, we'll spend a full day on Long Island's famous Hamptons Beach. After a few hours of fun in the sun, students will have a choice of shopping at the tremendous Tanger outlets or the excitement of Splish Splash, New York's largest water park. In addition to our 3.5-week residential program, Summer Study NYC also offers a 3-week non-residential program, which includes the morning excursions, afternoon classes, and an unlimited use Metro card for the duration of the program. As you can see, our programs are filled with many options. In order to be sure students are getting the most out of their experience, we offer 3 lines of communication. Our weekly calendars are slipped underneath students' doors each Sunday night, mapping out the daily excursions and night activities for the week. Our second line of communication to students is to post signs in the lobby of the dorm where our students live so that they are able to see what the agenda is for the day. Lastly, instead of requiring students to read, we tell students at curfew meetings what activities are being offered the next day. This wrap-up meeting is not only a chance for us to communicate information to our students, but also to find out if anyone is having problems, requires attention, and to be sure that everyone is safe. I'd like to address some general questions which are often at the front of most parents' minds. At summer study programs, we believe that the safety and well-being of our students is paramount to any other aspect of the program. To that end, students on our programs are required to follow our program rules. We do not allow second chances and require all students to respect our policies. Curfew on our programs is at midnight every night, and all students are required to be on time. From a financial point of view, we are proud that the value of our programs is unmatched by any other similar program around. The all-inclusive tuition means that all students have the same experience. The preparedness gained for college through a summer study program is unparalleled. The enrollment process includes 3 easy steps. Our application takes about 5 to 10 minutes to complete and can be done online, directly from our website, or via mail. Step 2 would be to have the recommendation form completed by a school teacher, counselor, dean, or principal. In addition to the completed recommendation form, our Summer Study Admissions Committee will also need to see the student's most recent report card, high school transcripts, and a copy of a standardized test score. The acceptance process is to be sure that students who are applying to the program are doing well academically. If you currently have mostly A's, B's, and even some C's in your high school records, you will most likely be accepted to the programs. Lastly, a packet of forms will be sent and emailed to all students enrolled in the spring, where they will be able to choose their classes, complete a roommate survey form, and their travel arrangements to make their summer complete. I hope you enjoyed hearing about Summer Study NYC. If you have not done so already, I encourage you to call or email us with your questions. You may contact us for more information online at summerstudy.com, via email at info@summerstudy.com, or by phone 1-800-666-2556 nationwide or 631-424-1000 worldwide. At this time, our directors will be happy to answer all of your questions.